Good morning. I'm very excited. I'm back on the Camino Portuguese this time. And right now I'm in Pontevedra. So you can see the church behind me. So it's the old town of Pontevedra. And I'm gonna walk the spiritual variant of the Portuguese Camino. So it is a 3-day route, 2 days of walking and 1 day by boat. Today I'm walking from Pontevedra. And the Camino splits just outside Pontevedra, just a kilometer or two outside of the town. Okay, yes, let's go now. In the town, the Camino is marked with these tiles with yellow and shell and arrow. So you can see on the wall. Well, sometimes the painted yellow arrows on the ground and the metal shells. So to make sure you don't get lost here. Well, I started walking quite late, it's around 10 a.m. And well, most of the pilgrims have already left, so I just see really a handful of pilgrims walking ahead of me. I'm out of Pontevedra. It took me a little bit less than 15 minutes to walk from the church, from the historical center of the town to here to nature. So I'm here at the split. It is 3 kilometers outside of Pontevedra, and the Portuguese Camino splits into 2 routes. The main route goes that way to the right, and the optional route is the Variante Espiritual or spiritual variant. It goes left towards Combarro, and I'm gonna take the left route and walk the spiritual way. I'm really enjoying the walk. It is just so nice. It's very quiet, so which is surprising because we got many comments from our readers saying that the caminos now are so busy that there are too many people, and well, I've seen a couple of pilgrims, but I think most of them, they continued on the central route. So the spiritual variant is less popular. So if you want maybe to escape crowds for 3 days from Pontevedra, you can take the spiritual variant and enjoy the tranquility. Well, you can see this, the spiritual variant looks almost like a hiking trail now. So I just go through the forest on this footpath. The nice forest walk was only 500 meters, so I'm back to walking through the towns or villages. Yes. At 8.5 kilometers you get to this beautiful monastery, the monastery of Poio. Well, it's just very busy here. It's Saturday and there is a wedding going on, so yeah. I've walked almost 10 kilometers and I think I'm somewhere very close to Combarro, a very nice small fisherman's town. And well, you see, the scenery is beautiful. It's such a nice day. I'm really lucky because yesterday it rained quite a bit. And well, yes, Well, I'm really enjoying this route. I think it's, well, if you have a choice, I would definitely recommend from Pontevedra taking the spiritual variant. I'm in Combarro. It is a really nice small town or village, and the historical center of the town is pedestrian only, so you can't drive here. And I think I'm gonna just spend maybe an hour walking around and exploring the town because this is really beautiful. There are many, at the waterfront, there are many bars and restaurants, and we just have a drink and relax a little bit and enjoy the scenery. From Combarro, you start the ascent, which goes pretty much until the end of the day, till you reach the monastery. And well, so some parts are quite flat, with a very small incline, and some parts are really steep. So the second part of the first day on the spiritual variant is actually quite challenging. Sometimes on the Portuguese Camino, besides the yellow arrows, which obviously indicate the Camino route to Santiago, you see the blue arrows pointing in the opposite direction. So these arrows, they point to the direction to Fatima. It's a sanctuary in Portugal. So where there is another Camino de Fatima, that you can walk. Some people walk from Santiago de Compostela to Fatima. There is an ambiguous route marking at 19 kilometers. There is a Camino sign, but then there is a split, and it's not really indicated which way to go. So I'll stick to the right route, because there will be and like in 100 meters there will be a yellow arrow ahead there. So this route, I have no idea where it goes, but just don't take the left one, take the right route. So I just arrived at Armenteira, and that's the monastery here. Just go and have a look inside. Armenteira is a very small place. It's basically like a small village built around the monastery. So there are a couple of bars, restaurants, well, the monastery obviously, municipal albergue, cemetery, and I think in one or two hotels. Yeah, by the way, the monastery, they have accommodation options as well. So that's it. Very small and quiet. Nice place to relax after a tough day of walking in the Camino. Good morning. It's my second day on the Variante Espiritual or spiritual variant of the Portuguese Camino, and it's a very nice and sunny day. Well, I had to wait for a couple of hours because it was very misty, so I couldn't really see anything. And well, yes, now it's very nice, beautiful, and hopefully, I get to the forest walk while it's still that sunny, because the previous time when we walked the Camino, the spiritual variant, from here we got a rainy and very overcast day and we couldn't really enjoy the forest walk. So I really hope that today I'm lucky. Oh, this is the part of the spiritual variant that I was looking forward a lot, because as I mentioned, the first time when we walked it, well, first we started really early in the morning and it was a rainy, very grey and overcast day. We couldn't enjoy this part that much, so we tried. And well, today I'm very, very lucky, and I'm so happy that I decided to walk the spiritual variant again, because really the weather couldn't be better yesterday and today, and the scenery is just amazing. Well, this route from Armenteira is called, in Spanish, La Rota de Piedra y Agua, which in English means the route of stone and water. And well, you can see why it's called like that. There's a river and small creeks and waterfalls and big rocks everywhere. It's really, really beautiful. The first 5 kilometers of today's walk were through the forest. I really enjoyed it, and now it's so beautiful. It's vineyards, and then there's a river on the left side, and it's very quiet and peaceful. But I think I might get some rain. You can see now the sky is overcast and it looks like it's gonna rain soon. So hopefully, I still have I'm about halfway. I hope to make it to Vilanova de Arousa before it starts raining. What I really like about the spiritual way is that you get to walk through many small villages and towns, and everything looks very neat, very cheerful, unlike in some other parts of Galicia, on other Camino routes, where you often see abandoned villages with half-destroyed houses. Here everything is really well looked after, and you see gardens and flowers and very neat houses. So it's quite very uplifting feeling. After 21 kilometers of walking, I'm back by the sea, and it's beautiful here. I think the Vilanova de Arousa is maybe 1 or 2 more kilometers of walking. And it looks like the route goes along the coast. Woohoo! I'm almost in Vilanova de Arousa. I've walked just over 23 kilometers. Now I go across the bridge there, and the town is on the other side of the river. And tomorrow I have a very easy and relaxing day because I take a boat from here to Pontecesures, and then it's only 3 or 4 kilometers walk to Padron. It's early morning here in Vilanova de Arousa, and it is my last day on Variante Espiritual, on the spiritual variant. Well, yes, and it is 7:30. The boat to Pontecesures leaves at 8, but you have to be 15 minutes before departure at the pier. So the pier is, well, that is the bridge, the pedestrian bridge that you walk in on the Camino. You walk in a town, and all the pier is there. You can see this Mar de Santiago sign. That's the station, and the office that sells the tickets to the boat is right here. So you can pretty much on the way when you arrive in Vilanova de Arousa buy your boat tickets, and next morning come here. I've seen some pilgrims already coming, and yeah, I was hoping to have maybe some like coffee or breakfast, but everything is still closed. So unfortunately, it will be a hungry boat ride for me. Getting on a boat is super exciting. Finally I get to do the boat, as I said the first time we walked, which wasn't that enjoyable. Hola, buenos días. We just arrived in Pontecesures. It was a really nice ride. And now it's a little bit to walk to Padron. Well, I took a big boat, but some pilgrims, they took the small speed boats. So now we're all getting off the boats and walking to Padron. You can see from here, from Pontecesures, it is just over 27 kilometers to Santiago. Wow, and theoretically, if you feel like it, you can get off the boat and in one day walk all the way to Santiago. I think most pilgrims, they don't stay in Padron. Most pilgrims, they do the spiritual variant and take a boat. They don't stay in Padron, they walk on, well, maybe 5 to 10 kilometers and then stay there. Then tomorrow is the last day's walk. It's much shorter. It's about 1 kilometer to Padron, and there are already many albergues and hotels on the way. So I think in this place you shouldn't worry about not finding a place to sleep. There is a public albergue as well, and in the center of the town there are quite a few places. And here I am in Padron. Up there is a cathedral, there is another church, and there's the alley. The trees have grown so much since we were here the last time. It was 4 or 5 years ago, and the trees were so much smaller. Wow, it's amazing.